we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Condors of Paris taking on the Atlanta Falcons. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now it's JCM, Ja'Cory Cross-Canary. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. You talk about this Falcon defense. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago. And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun. Here's Daniels. This pass deep for Okonkwo. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. Working out of the gun, Daniels.
Thank you. So we do that last year.
Team, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game. Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it? One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see. Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry. No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Yeah, you can't even get right.
To the air, Penix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains. The Falcons are 12-2 now on the year, and they come in on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now. And I think that last win, that established them and stamped them, to me, as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with extreme confidence, and you need that in order to go all the way.
This is how I fixed the game chat according to this spike. So firstly, I had to play right here and sound, as you can see, and the output device needs to be correct. Also, the game voice chat, make sure to disable this one. And if you need a more longer tutorial, we'll have this video, so check it out.
His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Falcons use the early turnover to get on the board first here.
This is how I fixed the game.
Now the extra point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
That's good. That's good. It's your boy Lolly. Today I'm gonna tell you how to include your voice in the broadcast and video calls. So you want to
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Broadcast, audio, turn this on.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
For the capture, we got these two, and then there's one more. Click the PlayStation button, game base, option. Go to game base. Go all the way to the right to this. And this is where you go voice stat setting.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
I let that nigga fall forward, man.
The slip there as he works his way forward.
Get your ass down and make the tackle.
Throwing now is Daniels. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On first down, it's Krosky-Merritt. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. To the air goes Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. Shelling through the defense. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. That flag, that'll push him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. To throw is Daniels. This is White on the screen.
Man, good defense.
This will wind up a loss on the play.
Hey, fam, you got to put in the ball, yo.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2
Oh,
remaining
baby.
as we step aside here in this first.
Ain't nobody stopping you from leaving?
On now to punt, Brad Robbins. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken it out. 109 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on first down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the shotgun, it's Penix. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
That good for 22 and a first down.
What is that?
Another good run there. He's been
What did you say?
I don't know if he's going to win that MVP award, but just to be in the discussion, obviously that means he's had a great run.
The raw numbers put him in the discussion. Can he carry his team to enough victories? Can he put them in a spot where we say to ourselves, well, an MVP carries his team to the playoffs. That's what he's going to need in order to get that award.
That's out wide here for Robinson. And he is into the end zone.
Yes, sir. I love you too.
Robinson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words has really worked its way into our lexicon.
Open the window.
Stacking. They've stacked momentum each time.
Move the black thing together so they don't knock it down.
Defense held, forced to punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the
They knock out.
I think that he's a pretty good player.
What is that big ass team?
I think on the perimeter.
Love you too.
Help him out with receivers because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better too.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's going to use his legs here.
Yeah, they can feel it.
A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. It looked like almost some miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball. But the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
Up a key. Oh, it's one?
But can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
Too much time, too much time.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's to Lane. He's got it outright. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 19 yards there on the catch and run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out. And a 5-yard penalty. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Daniels looking to throw.
This nigga garbage, man. Yeah.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Krosky Merritt, touchdown. So, partner, was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got
he's coming down.
On the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
Looking to throw, Penix. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or two short. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the time.
Damn, I don't got a punt. Come on.
Out here. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
You ain't got a chance to come back. We're gonna go score again.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this.
No, I don't, dickhead.
Okay.
On the bootleg, it's Penix.
I don't even know why I just threw this dumbass pass. Like, what the fuck is that, kid? I literally just said.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out.
Ain't no way I just threw nothing like that, dog. Like, I literally just threw the ball and seen him cover. Literally just seen him cover and stared through the ball. There's no way. There's no way, bro. Now I'm finna let him back in the game.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt.
That is insane how to do it.
Stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Second and 10. Off the play fake. Daniels. Caught here, right side, no. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Daniels.
Oh my God! Thank you. Cause what am I doing? It's been a pick. Where is Dave, man? I'm tweeting him.
Best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And looking to throw, Penix. Checks this one down to Robinson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Here's Penix. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now Penix. Looking left sideline is complete.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after here coming up. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That's caught downfield.
Look at him down on time with time.
Offensively, they'll take the
Damn,
timeout
these
with
niggas
6
slow.
seconds left in the second
Better
quarter.
guard nobody. You let him cross your face. Can't get a knockout. You just
So
fucking
one
up all
play,
over,
and they're
man.
already just shy of midfield. Play action, now it's Daniels.
There we go.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway.
So I guess the game speed boost when they want to speed boost. Because I speed boost every time with him. And all of a sudden I press speed boost, and that's what he do.
That's okay.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball. And I certainly think
Boy came in there stood. They didn't even try to block.
And I think their coaches
I mean,
up in the
they didn't
box
try
will
to
do the
tackle.
exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Hold on.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. He'll try and do this himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He stiff arms it.
Too small.
There he
That's all we.
goes, left side. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are able to widen their advantage.
Okay. Move all of it.
Point after right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Oh, I need that phone.
Going to come to a quick end as he's belted at the end of that one. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Here's Krosky Barrett to start the drive. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They go play action. Daniels. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now they'll shift things around. They'll try and run for
Oh, come on.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Daniels. And this is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Daniels. Setting up the screen. Krosky
Tackle.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Looking to throw. Daniels. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. It could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
Sometimes it's just not your day.
Yeah, don't give it back to me. Get the ball back to me. Sorry, you go for it.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Daniels going to throw for it.
Good knockout.
It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles.
Too slow.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
That's out.
He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get to
the play that you just ran.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. Working out of the gun, Daniels. His throw incomplete. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Throwing now is Daniels. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Yes, sir.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. To throw is Daniels. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Jalen Lane, 42 yards. And the Condors are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. If you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes,
bye-bye,
he just takes off and goes, and I think that's what we just saw there.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Robinson up the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
They'll throw with Penix. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To the air, Penix. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 170 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Running game working. They'll stick.
Come on, 64. Who you looking at, my guy? Please him. He's right there in front of you.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. A quick throw complete to Washington. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Baker Washington. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Now Daniels going to keep it. Throw left side complete. That's Lane. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. To the air goes Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Daniels. Pass caught. It's
oh, Jones, you gotta be tougher than you. You're too soft.
6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. Back to throw again. Now Daniels going to keep it.
Yeah.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Mustang 19. Warriors 17. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So the drive will indeed continue. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They work now on 2nd and 9. Daniels looking to throw. That's to Lane. He's got it outright. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through.
I don't see how I managed him up and he still ended up going inside.
Really well done.
Makes no sense. Oh, that's why I pressed change.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
Oh, I went too wide. I thought he was going to run out. I mean, do the drag shit.
Yard here, 2nd and 1. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Look at that knockout.
Drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Let me get that knockout.
Had his hands on it.
They got 2 knockouts back to back. Stop trying.
Symptomatic of how this game's been going. From
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
On fourth down, here's Daniels. That is caught. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Condors' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Damn, bring your garbage ass on, man.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives. And I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out with this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Looking to throw, Penix. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Robinson gets the toss on the right side. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. A play fake. Now Penix. That is incomplete.
I'm so glad this ain't the playoffs, boy, and we up. Because, boy, this nigga would have been sending his ass down right now.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd
wide
down.
open, y'all.
Now Penix. Over the middle, complete. It's Washington. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. I think this is what this game's become now. You just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
19 tight. 7 Pirates.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. This time he's got the hook up.
Yeah, lucky this ain't in playoffs and lucky this game over with, boy.
The length of the football. They'll try to pick
Watch
this up
out.
on the ground with White.
So fast, niggas.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
A bookie.
Down to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Robinson with another carry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Falcons, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to